There we go. The first rig going out on this wonderful venue is a sea weights pulley panel rig with a prawn, topped off with a sea weights glow lead. This is a SKM lead, this one. So this venue is a low tide venue, and when you want to cast out, it's best if you wear waders, because it's very shallow for a very long way out. So the further you can wade, the further you can cast out. Simple as that. I'm hoping the weed's not going to be too bad this evening. It doesn't look like there's a lot of weed floating, but there could be a lot of the green weed on the seabed. Further we can wade is absolutely key, I reckon. Someone actually caught a smoothhound here the other day on the lure. It waded about 30 yards, so that'll do. The hound's coming shallow, so whoosh. That'll do nicely. I can see Mr. Hound sitting there. And now they walk back to the tripod. I can feel that tide ripping out, man. We got about, what's the time now? The time is now 20 to 6. Low tide is at 7 o'clock. So it should be perfect. We're going to fish it a couple of hours up and then we'll be off. So probably about a 4-hour session here today. Wish us luck. Rule number 1 of smoothhound fishing: set your drags. You don't want to be losing a rod to a smoothhound. Even a 5-6 pounder can rip your rod off the rest. I'm just going to keep my rod pretty low because nice and calm here today, and we're going to get a second rod set up. A lot of people only use one rod down here, but I'm going to play it risky and use 2. Second rod going out, another sea weights pulley rig. And I've gone with a slightly smaller prawn bait this time, as it's a single hook on this one. There's a nice Cox and Rule crab hook on there. So let's get this slung out, and then we can sit back and relax then and wait for them screaming runs. It's going to happen tonight. We're going to land a decent fish. I lost a really nice hound the other day down Hayling. It literally came off feet from the edge. We saw it and everything, and it was an easy double figure fish. I'll put the video in now. Fish on! Here we go! Smoothhound on. I've just put that prawn back out as well. Literally just put that prawn out. I think it's realised it's hooked yet. Neil! Let's not grumble. Let's get another bait in the water quick. That was a good fish, man. Wow, how you all doing? Welcome back to another video with South Coast Angler. as you've just seen, we just got our rods out with a couple of nice prawn baits. We're down here today at Hillhead Spit. It's a fantastic venue for the smoothhounds this time of year. I was down here last year. I was just telling the fella, I was down here last year, and in my video I had 3 thornback rays. I think I might have even had a, I thought I had a bite then. I think I may have even had a smoothhound as well. I can't actually remember, but I remember the thornback rays. But yeah, it's a good venue for the rays and also the smoothhounds. There's been some nice smoothhounds coming out of here recently, so we're going to give it a go. We've only got prawns as bait, so we're going to keep slinging prawns out on a pulley rig and a pulley pennel rig, and hopefully bag some hounds this evening. It'd be nice to get my first double figure hound of the year. I've had a few small ones up to 6-7 pounds, but yeah, the one I lost the other day, that was a certain double figure for sure. So we're going to get revenge, and we're going to catch one here this evening. Stay tuned. Well, I just had a crack off, well not crack off, a bird's nest on me multiplier rod. A load of weed on the other rod, so I think that confirms it. 1 rod is enough. I knew it would be, but I just wanted to be risky and see if it would pay off, but it hasn't. So back down to 1 rod, pack the other rod away, and just focus on the one, I guess. Right, let's get this bait out. This is a bait I've cast out on the multiplier, but the bait's still good, so I'm just going to get this straight back out on this other rod. That means we can do more regular bait changes. It's more manageable moving forward. We just had a bite. Here we go. The first bite of the evening. That was a smoothhound bite. Come on. Here we go.
Go on, my boy. Yeah, fine. What's that on, Gay?
Prawn.
I've got prawns there. Don't need crab anymore. Yes, up, Dad, right.
I'll never use crab.
Nah, not no more, mate.
Unless I get artbacks. I think it's a small one with some weed. Yeah. Either that or he's... Until he gets about 10 foot out.
That was 10 foot out?
No, until he gets about 10 foot out.
Yeah, they'll go mad.
Nah, it's only a small one. Making a bow wave.
What?
Making a wave. Oh, it's foul looks, I think. No. How do? Yeah. Happy days. First one on the beach. Of all the rods, mine was a top rod. There we go. Little beauty. Let's get her back. Let's get a bigger one. Mwah. So I've just found this on the beach. Look at this. That's a wire trace. People were targeting down here, but that hook doesn't match the wire trace. Absolutely mental. But we've had a hound. So apparently it's been fishing really well down here. Really busy though, really busy. So hopefully if someone gets a good hound, we don't get all tangled up, but we shall see. Should be good fun. Wish me luck. Well, just like that, we are fishing again. We've gone down to Solent. We're probably going to fish it for about an hour and a half till about 11 o'clock, and then we're going to head home. But we've got about an hour and a half, so hopefully that's enough time for us to put out a hound. They've been coming out down here in pretty good numbers and good size, so fingers crossed we can get one. Let's go. Here we go, Will.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Get the prawn on. Prawn's the one. We're onto a hound. Yeah, decent. We're onto a hound. Take the head off, the head shell off, and a bit of the tail. First cast, hound on, baby. Feels like a good size. Come on. Take me for a bit of a ride. I don't think it's overly big, but big enough. Happy days. Right, I'm just going to give it a quick weigh. No, we're not, because my scales aren't working. Hold her up and go get it back. That's a nice hound. Happy days. We finally found one. Decent hound. Get in there. Let's go get her back. How very frustrating, eh? But luckily we're fishing next to local Mark's Fishing, and I took up to him and he put it in his net and it went just over £9, so yeah, happy days. Not bad first cast fish. Let's see if we can get a double figure. The prawn is slaying it. If you haven't got any prawn, you need to get some. Well, I think it's going to be one of them nights. First cast, first fish down on this second mark. The first mark, we had our fish on the second cast. So I think I'm cursed. We've probably got another 45 minutes until we're going to shoot off, because I've got work tomorrow, so I don't want to be too late. But hopefully we see another fish. There's been quite a few fish coming out, so fingers crossed we can get another one. Well, unfortunately, I just went to change my bait and I hit a snag. So that's going to be my night out, unfortunately. I was going to have one more cast, but nah, I'm not going to bother. But it's been a good little session. We've had 2 hounds. I may put another session into this video. So keep watching. It's not over yet, or it might be. But yeah, hope you enjoy this little session. We'll see you in the next one. Well, how you doing? Welcome back to another video with the South Coast Angler. We're down Solent today, doing a bit of hound fishing. We're joined by Neil today, and we've got some brilliant baits. We got ragworm, squid, prawn and hermit crabs today. Got some cracking rag from Fish On Bait and Tackle. Let me have a look. All hand dug ragworm. Look at those beauties. So big shout out to Fish On, the lovely ragworm. We've currently got a 2-hook clip down rig out there, hoping for maybe a bream and hopefully a hound. It's mainly going to be hound fishing today. I've got the other rod out with a crab on a pulley pennel rig, and hopefully we'll see a few fish. We probably won't see a few fish until after high tide, which is 6 o'clock, but you never know. Stick with us, we'll show some fish. Happy days. So prawn is one of my favourite baits to use for the smoothhounds, and all we've got is these prawns, which come in a pack for £8.50 from a certain supermarket. And all we're going to do is chop off the tail, the first segment and the tail, and we've taken the shell off the head. We're going to get our 2-hook prong, slide it down the prawn, and then we're going to grab our pennel set up. This is a Sea Weights pennel rig. We're just going to go in just before the head and come out of the head, just like so. And then we're going to use our bait elastic to whip that up, get it nice and secure on the hook, like so. Loads of bait elastic. Around the head a little bit, just to firm it up. And pull the prong out. Grab your second hook. Couple or 3 turns around the snood and then through the top. Then you've got a lovely presented prawn bait, which is going to catch us a hound. Let's get it out. Prawns out there, mate. So we are literally probably about 20 minutes away from high tide. We haven't had a touch, to be honest, not even a nibble. There's a bit of weed coming through, the wind's picked up a bit, but we're just about to refresh our baits. I'm about to put out a lovely ragworm sausage on the Sea Weights pulley rig. A lovely Sea Weights lead there. If you haven't checked them out, please check them out on seaweights.co.uk. There's something for everyone on there. From your speed jigs, from your slow jigs, from your sea rigs, to your lures, to your top surface lures, to your weights, everything. Let's get this lovely bait out and hopefully catch a fish. You never know, we could catch a stingray. There's been some stingrays caught in this area recently. One of them was £32. I've never caught a stingray before, so for me to catch one, that would be awesome. Let's get it out. Rod as well, huh? My light rod.
Put the wind on it now.
Might just come off.
What?
Oh no, he's there.
It's like the wind, isn't it?
Only a small one, I think.
They are going swimming back.
Huh?
They go swimming.
There we go, first smooth hound of the day. It's taken a while, but we'll get her back. We'll get a bigger one. Happy days. Look at that for a lovely bit of fresh free bait. It's only half a cuttle, but I'll take that. Still smells fresh. We'll get some of this on a bit later. Well, it's been over an hour since I caught that smooth hound, and we haven't seen anything looks like a bite or anything at all, to be honest. The bait's being stripped by spider crabs still, so we're doing like 20-minute casts. But yeah, spider crabs are a bit of a nightmare. The fish aren't getting there before them, which is a big shame. But staying hopeful. Tide's going down now. Seems like it's going down a lot quicker than it came up. But yeah, we're going to stick it out for a couple of hours, at least into darkness. If it doesn't happen into darkness, then I don't think it's going to happen at all. You never know. Got to be in it to win it, and we're going to stick by it. Let's see some more hounds. So I'm on the way home now. Unfortunately, no more fish came. I literally sat there for another 6 hours, and we didn't even have a fish or bite between us. It was pretty awful, to be honest. But we've had 3 fish at 3 different locations, so it's not too bad. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy all. See. Here we go, so we're going to get a lovely little hermit crab out there. Hopefully catch us a PB hound after this evening. But yeah, beautiful little bait, COH lead on a pulley rig. Let's get it out.
With the barbecue. Fish on! Yeah. Got one on? Yeah. Was that good? Yeah, David, of course it was. You're going to have to dongle me up and pull me up now. That's my dinner, Dan.
I reckon it's very big. Hang on. Maybe it is big.
Have you got him?
No, I've got fish.
Hold up.
I don't think it was very big then. Turn around and start running.
There's doubles up here, mate.
Might have a load of weed on there though.
What's the line? Is it a hound?
I just looked up to my rod, I thought that don't look right, and I just saw it bend over. I think it's only a small one, with a load of weed on it. All that weed. Suspense for a £2 hound.
Yourself with bubble?
Nah. Neil, move to the right. Just do it. That was close.
Go forward.
Well, one loss. Fish on the prawn just after I lost that other one. We have got fish on. Feels like a good fish. Hopefully he don't come off. Go on, land one.
Yeah, this side.
Way down there. Got a good fish on here.
Huh?
Might be a good fish.
Fighting. Oh, you got going over his line as well. He's got your line. Has it?
Oh no, it's still
No,
there.
it's there, look. So who's got it? Have you got it or has he got it?
Oh, I've got it.
Go on, walk back.
Sorry about that, mate.
Yeah.
You went for an absolute run. Prawn. I lost one a minute ago.
Yeah, I just had one on crab. I've just put prawn out as well.
Got that. Got that.
I reckon that's high 15.
I reckon that's just touching the double.
It's a long fish.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Look at that hook set. Huh?
Take mate's line out.
That one coming off.
Like a sturgeon, didn't they? They feel like. $10.7.
10.7. Right.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'm going to hold it here in this bit of water, in this little gully, let it recover, and we'll get it back into this, yeah, what a beautiful fish. That's a starry. See what the stars?
Yeah.
So the common smoothhound, they won't have those. Nice fish. Just pumping through his gills now, or her gills. See it blink then?
Yeah. Weird, isn't it?
Right. Here we go, it's Neil's turn for a hound. Come on Neil, bring it home. It's gone over. Here. Take the rod and reel it in. Yeah, it's under, it's fine.
Under?
Yeah. Go on, Neil. When it gets close to the beach, just walk it back. Go, 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 go. Oh, there we go. Well done, Neil. On the squid. On the squid, eh? Oh, that's prawn.
Prawn, yeah.
Yeah. Good days, well done, mate. Let's go. There we go. Neil was next in with a 7 pound, 4 ounce hound on the prawn again. So that's 3 for the prawn. Happy days. They're feeding and they're hungry. Let's go. Well, we've had 2 fish so far. We've got a bit of rain on the lens. We haven't had 2 fish, sorry. I've caught one and I lost one right at the beach. But we're getting obliterated. The baits are getting obliterated by small conger eels at the moment. Keep seeing little taps here and there. But yeah, pretty annoying, man. But all the hounds that we caught came over the high tide in pretty quick succession. Can't say I've had another smoothhound bite since, but we're staying hopeful, and hopefully when the tide starts to run to go out, hopefully they'll start biting again. It's now, what time is it? 5 to 12. So high tide was over an hour ago. I'll probably give it another 45 minutes. If nothing's happened, then I'm going to shoot off because I've got work tomorrow, unfortunately, but we shall see. If it does start to kick off and get decent, then, you know, we might be able to catch a few more fish. We've got prawns out there at the moment, and we've also got hermit crab, which we got from a Fish On Bait and Tackle. I've done really well on hermit crab a couple of years ago, but since then I haven't been able to get hold of any, so finally managed to get hold of some, and yeah, hopefully it does the job. It's out there now, so we'll see what happens.